Welcome to the Wrestling Bar with your host, The Funk, and your host, P. Coda. What's up, Phil?
Great, man. Happy
Happy
New
New
Year.
Year!
Yeah.
Man, it's a new year. There's a lot going on in the world of pro wrestling. On WWE, we got the Royal Rumble coming up, the first one in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. The first Royal Rumble to be outside the US. And we got tomorrow, January 9, we got SmackDown back to 3 hours since last
Yes.
week.
Yes.
And there's gonna be a undisputed WWE Championship match between the current champion Cody Rhodes and the contender Drew McIntyre.
Drew.
Drew, the Scottish
Yes.
Warrior. We got a bunch of wrestling news just out of the oven. Logan Paul signed a long-term deal with WWE. It's a rumor to be full-time.
Oh.
So we'll see if he's gonna start showing up every Monday night at Raw
Wow.
instead of just sporadically, or at least having more matches, showing up more frequently.
Okay.
And TNA is gonna start on AMC on January 15th.
Yes. I'm so excited for that.
Yes, I am too. AMC, a major cable network. It's
They're
on
going to be in
cable.
Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas, Texas, and it's basic cable, baby.
Yes.
And I imagine they're gonna be also in AMC Plus in their streaming deal. So, I'm hoping TNA grows and becomes a strong number 3 or a strong number 2 or, something like that. Recently in AEW, MJF regained the
Yes.
AEW, the men's AEW World Championship. That's
He
how they call
did.
it.
And Willow Nightingale dethroned Monet.
Ah,
So, wow. She's
yes,
a double champ
yes.
now.
She deserves it.
She
She
deserved it.
deserves
It was
it.
a great match, fantastic story. Um, really good action overall with AEW. I think that some of the stories even you would approve, right? Just the overall build up and storyline. They've done a little bit better than normal.
Yeah,
But
we'll
normal,
see. We'll see.
normal.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, and I want to get into that creative talk here in a minute. I'm going to acknowledge that AEW built this storyline between Hangman Adam Page and Swerve Strickland
They did.
very strongly, for many months, for many matches. And now that Swerve is back, they're teaming, which makes no sense. But
That was too soon.
there's that story going in there, right?
There is.
So and there's this story that they built between Tony Storm and Mariah May.
Yes.
Now Mariah May's in NXT as what's Blake Monroe.
Blake Monroe.
But they've been able to build some good stories. As you mentioned in the previous podcast, I think there's an opportunity for Hook to go
Yes.
after Samoa Joe. Now he lost the title, but there was that opportunity. The Don Callis family, it has 15 members. 15! 15 members.
But I like it only because the people that he has on his team really can't talk.
No.
And he can just give you emotion. And every time his music plays, you're like, oh, this grungy dude. Ugh. Right? So at least he's
Yeah.
given his people some time. And then you have people like Takeshita now, which we've been watching him, right? Evolve this entire time. Now he's New Japan World Champion. Like, we've been able to
Well,
see it.
he dropped it at Wrestle
He,
Kingdom.
He did.
Yeah,
He
yeah, he
did.
dropped it.
Um, but I'm saying we got the chances to witness all of that evolution, right? Him winning tournaments, Okada just being Okada. But I love Okada.
I
Um,
don't. I've said it before. I
I
just don't
love it.
see it. I have
I
never
love it.
seen it, and
I love it.
it is what it is. It is what
It
it is.
you know me, I entertain very easily. Okay. The bar is not that high and it's AEW. So I
The
gotta take
bar.
no, I gotta take what I can get from AEW, right? You show a little personality and you do a little flair for me or a little spin,
Yeah,
I'm on your side.
yeah.
Because
Uh,
otherwise we'll just see people having 5-star matches and punching each other in the face every week, and that's gonna be boring.
yeah, yeah. I do agree with them changing the title from Samoa Joe.
Yeah,
I like Samoa Joe. He's great, but he's older,
yeah.
40 something already,
Yeah, he's 40
49.
something.
He's 49, I think, or 48 or something like that.
I think so.
He's in his high 40s, and
Right.
I'm glad that they took that step and put the
Right.
championship on their best stalker, right? The best stalker they have.
Yeah, he's
Uh,
46. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, 46.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Eh. MJF, the new champ, he can talk. He can, he can put some interest in the main picture.
Yeah. Definitely. Definitely make it more entertaining. Um,
And
from
I-
a
and I,
promo perspective, make the title relevant.
yeah,
I,
and
I
I think if and this is the key part, if they do things right, they do have the right talent
right.
to work with MJF. They have Handman Page that they've done great by him as
Right.
a baby face. They got Swerve.
Right.
They got Kyle Fletcher coming
They
up.
do. They
You
do.
know,
He's
yeah.
fantastic. But there's somebody that has been coming out the woodwork. And I would love to see that match because it's going to be an actually great, fantastic match. I think he's going to go after the title. And that is Kenny by God Omega.
Kenny by God Omega.
He's
Yeah, I
he's
mean,
he's 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 in the hunt.
I don't. I think he's also in his last days. If you notice, he hasn't been having single matches. He's been always
Right.
tag team. Yeah.
Right.
So I think he's gonna, he goes after MJF. I think that's a great match, and
Yeah.
he can put MJF over.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. He can.
Right.
They can use him right. Yeah. Don't give the
Correct.
title to Omega. Don't give the title to.
Correct.
Don't do
No, no,
that.
no,
Don't
no,
do
no,
that.
no, no need for
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
But to put him over,
MJF over. Yeah, absolutely.
it would be good.
Absolutely,
Um,
absolutely. I would
like you
hope,
said,
I would hope for a rematch with Samoa Joe, just to put him over even more than
yeah,
JF. Yeah, a rematch. It's in the contract. It's in the contract, right? Uh, and there's other guys like we mentioned, Takeshita. That
yeah,
is becoming like a baby face with this drama with Okada, with this
right.
tension with Okada. Kyle O'Reilly, which I know you don't like, but he got pushed with John Moxley,
He
right?
did.
Making
He
him
did.
tap out like twice.
He did.
And we always got Darby Allin, which always puts on exciting matches. Can't
Yeah,
deny
he
that.
does. He does. No,
Right.
absolutely, 100%. That
Yeah,
man is
yeah,
crazy. If you saw what he just did on Dynamite, he is
yeah.
insane. He's insane. I
Right.
love Darby Allin. I don't know how I feel about him being the champ for a
You're
long
right.
time,
Right.
but
No, no.
definitely this AEW. I mean, that's
Yeah.
what AEW is about. AEW is crazy. These people are
Yeah.
nuts.
Yeah, yeah, and
Um,
it all comes to see if Tony Khan makes the right decisions,
right.
which he usually does not. So we'll see. We'll
I see
see.
Kyle Fletcher being champ this year, though. To be honest,
I
he,
hope
he's
so.
he's he's fantastic.
I hope so.
And I love that like homage to the Hart family with his outfit. Oh
Hmm.
man, that's so dope.
Yeah,
Um,
I like his
yeah,
style.
yeah,
And there may be some surprises, like you mentioned,
right.
Hook. Maybe even if he doesn't win it, a contender and got a program with NJF. MJF can talk trash about his father and things like that.
Oh my gosh.
Um,
Oh my gosh.
but Bandito, it seems that he's getting pushed as well. He
Yeah,
won the
he got it. But they have their
yeah.
match. They have their match next week on. They have their match next week for the title.
Okay.
I don't like when they do that though, because you know how it
Too
is.
fast. Too
It's too
fast.
fast. They
Yeah.
don't
Let's
have
just
a
give it
story to
away.
build it up. Yeah, so we already know, like, okay, MJF is moving past Bandito, right? Which is bad. Um,
Yeah. Why
yeah,
not? Why not give it a couple of weeks, right?
right.
And they got, do it on the next pay-per-view and have a promo or some attack or some tag team match or
Right.
something in the middle to just
Right.
build up to it. That's the thing with AEW. It's like, I think Tony Khan always thinks that they're gonna all die the next day. So let's get it all done. Let's just get it all done out of
No,
the
you
way.
gotta do this like a brisket, man. You gotta do
Yeah.
a slow and slow, man.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
If you watch that, I love yesterday the Dynamite, Tony Storm versus Marina Shafir. That was the first match that they had a DQ. Like that was the first time AEW's had a DQ in a very, 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 very long time.
Yes, I think so.
And that was cool. I really enjoy watching the match. I mean, those two have really been going at it. They built a really good story around it. The promos have all been around it, and it continues on, right? Because it's DQ and just the way that it ended, and of course it ends in typical AEW fashion with 20 people in the ring. But but I loved it because
Yeah.
I thought it was because I really did think that it was actually a story there, and they're continuing to run with it. And those two are very athletic, and it's very believable, right? I kudos to those two. I think that the women's division has finally arrived in AEW. I really do think that the level of professional wrestling in there has been elevated,
Hmm.
thanks to people like Sasha Banks and definitely Tony
Tony
Storm,
Storm, absolutely Tony
definitely
Storm.
Tony Storm. But there have been a lot of others that have been able to do their thing, right? Like Marina Shafir is not a talker,
Not a talker, and
but
she's
she
not
can
the
wrestle.
she's not the best wrestler, but her
Huh.
style protects her. You
Correct.
know how they're
Correct.
portraying her, as a very tough woman and just down to
Right.
business, and with
Right.
her mother's milk finisher.
Right.
It's good. That's what
It
they need to
works.
do. That's what they need to
Yeah, you
do.
tag teamed her up with Megan Bain, right? Who is a superstar, right?
Yep,
Can
yep.
walk and chew bubblegum at the same time. Penelope
Should
Ford
be
too.
should be a superstar. Megan Bain should be.
Yeah. I think it's just more like we'll keep you on the back burner for a little while, let you develop. I get it. I understand. I understand.
Yeah,
I understand.
yeah,
I can see her taking the title from Willow
right,
or taking
right.
the tag titles, right? And just
Yeah,
running with it.
yeah, yeah,
Um, you know. But hey, let's see what happens. Yeah, but that's AEW, man. AEW, like I said, I'm kind of happy with that.
yeah. And there's been some changes. Chris Jericho
Yeah,
apparently has left AEW
right,
and will be joining WWE. Those are the rumors. Nothing confirmed. But he's expected to show up as soon as the Royal Rumble.
right, and
And
that's okay.
Yeah, and I'm happy they have let some trash out, how I think about my fire lists. I got my fire list, and I'm happy to say that he has been updated, and Alex Abrahantes is no longer in AEW,
But then they
that
just pick somebody else back up, right? Who they
I,
pick
I
up?
they picked Jake something. Jake O'Doyle is his name
Yeah,
now from TNA, which I
right,
think he has some potential.
right.
We'll see what happens. He
Yeah.
didn't really do much in TNA, and picked up Andrade El Ídolo again. Again.
Well, we knew he was going to get picked up because he was at Wrestle Kingdom, so we knew he was going to get picked up.
Yeah,
And he had already made an appearance prior to that as well.
yeah, which was banned by WWE because he was still under contract.
Okay.
Slapping the wrist, Tony
Yeah,
Khan.
okay. I'm back now and I want a contract again. Thanks.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Um, so yeah. And like, we had our little spat about our little dialogue about Andrade and
yeah.
just what we, you know, just show me something in the ring. Cut some promos. If you're gonna be with Don Callis and his crew, let him push you over, let him be the mouthpiece. Like we talked about Don Callis, right? You're number 15 or whatever it is. That's fine because Don Callis can talk. You're gonna go over, you're gonna win a championship. I'm okay with it. Just go
Right,
win the
right.
championship, Andrade.
Now, now,
Please.
now, you know how I feel about WWE alumni
Right.
taking grabbing the spotlight in AEW.
Right.
Be- yeah, because I really want to see AEW originals become stars. That's what I'm in for.
I, I can somewhat agree with you on that, especially I think that's reserved for the big boy belts. Definitely. But the
Yes,
mid card titles, all these, you have 5 or 6 different mid card males titles.
but look at the picture. John Moxley, Dean Ambrose got one of them,
He does. He
and
does.
who I don't even know. I can keep track. Like who's champion in AEW? I don't even know, other than MJF and Chris Statlander. We mentioned Willow just got it from Sasha Banks or Mercedes
Yes.
Monet.
Yeah.
But I don't know who's the tag team. FTR is the tag team champions.
They are.
They are.
The trios championships are Samoa Joe and the
Samoa
crew.
Joe, the
Yep.
Ops.
Yep.
Again, Samoa Joe, a WWE alumni.
Right.
FTR, WWE alumni.
Correct.
Mercedes Monet just dropped the mid card title,
She
WWE
did.
alumni. But good thing that she dropped it to Willow.
Willow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mark Briscoe, TNT champion. I like
Mark
Mark
Briscoe.
Briscoe.
Yeah, I love Mark Briscoe. But what are they doing with him after giving him the title? He's not involved, unless I'm missing something. Is he involved in any major storylines or anything?
Um, yes. So he's with Orange Cassidy and Tony Storm and Mina Shirakawa and Rod Strong and that
That,
conglomeration. Um,
that's scramble eggs. You know it.
it's
That's not a
no, it's
story.
but it's dope. Like it really is dope. Like if you watch these mixed tag team matches and
The
stuff,
dancing and the things.
the
Yeah,
dancing.
I
Hey,
get it.
look, it's entertainment, okay? And it's better than some of the stuff that AEW has been doing in the past. Okay, let's keep this at AEW. Like we gotta set expectations at AEW. Like I think we watch so much WWE and so many other promotions that we think that AEW is supposed to be at number 10, and it's not.
No.
Okay, this is number 6 out of 10. Okay. And right now, I feel like they took it to like maybe a 7 out of 10, and that's good. That's good for AEW.
Yeah, it's just
Like,
wrestling to relax and
right,
just enjoy it for what it is.
right. You got AEW national champion Ricochet.
Hmm.
Um,
Another WWE guy.
right. So
That's what I'm
and
telling
Okada,
you.
of course, and Okada, the international champion.
But
But those are
didn't he
the
just
champions.
drop it to? Is he still a champion? Didn't he just drop the Continental to Moxley?
No, no, no. He has the international championship. John Moxley has the continental championship. The two titles. I told you. It's so many titles. It is
Oh my
so many
God.
titles that I really think that, it's all right to have a couple WWE sprinkles in there. It's
But
all right.
I think
Um,
it's too many of them. But
yeah,
I'll say it again.
not bad
Uh,
titles. That's
yeah,
one, two,
it's a bunch of titles.
three,
It's like
four,
16 titles.
5, 6. You have 6 men's titles, singles titles. 6.
That is
So
crazy.
and there's 2 women's singles titles.
No,
There's a tag
no,
team championship.
no brand split. Not even a brand split. It's
No.
just
And this
six.
doesn't count the Ring of Honor sprinkles you add in there
I
every five
know.
minutes.
I know.
So
I know.
yeah.
It
But
is
hey, that's
insane.
AEW, man. You got to get into it, man.
It is insane. It
Um,
is insane.
roster
And
700.
yeah, I continue to say, right? I think for AEW, look how long it's been since they've had Edge and Christian and Adam Cole and all these WWE guys, Keith Lee, whatever happened to him. Like they don't need these WWE guys, and if they use them, please use them to elevate your originals, your loyal,
I agree.
superstars. That's
I
all I
agree.
say, right? That's
I
all I
agree.
want.
I agree. I think that the top champions right now, like we look at MJF, Chris Statlander, and Willow Nightingale, those three right now are really, really, and oh yeah, the trios champion with Hobbs, right? I know it's
Hobbs,
Hobbs,
yeah,
but that's
it's
okay. He's
Hobbs,
got some
yeah.
gold. And you got Harley Cameron and Willow as tag team champions, right?
Yes,
So
yes,
you have a lot of AEW originals that really do have some heat behind them and things like that. I think it's just got to rotate them in and out, right? Because everybody
yeah,
knows who Ricochet is, and we watch
right.
him and stuff like that, and then he'll drop the title to somebody, and because I think Speedball Mike Bailey, is going to probably get one of these six male titles this year. Just saying, I know you don't like him.
If I skip his matches.
I bet
Every
you do.
time he shows up his stupid face, I skip
Well,
whatever scene
I
he's on.
I used to skip John Moxley matches. But now that he's no longer champion, I can stomach him. Like,
He's a
no, no,
champion.
no, 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 no. As long as you don't hold the AEW championship in a rattlesnake bag like Jake the Snake, you and I are okay. He's in the
Yeah,
mid card.
yeah,
He's mid card. I'm okay
yeah.
with that. I'm okay with you being a mid card superstar and bleeding every match and all that other crazy stuff. And actually, people are starting to cheer for him. They like him now. He's a face. It's being weird.
Well,
Um,
if you watch the final continental
yeah,
tournament match at the last pay per view, World's End,
right.
when he won the belt, he turned babyface completely. This championship is for everyone that wrestled in the tournament, and this championship is for each one of you. Like, I'm like, what? Like Death Riders. What happened, right? So I'm
Right.
still waiting, Phil. I'm still waiting for the Death Riders to turn on this motherfucker, and it doesn't happen. Nothing
No,
happens.
no, no,
Nothing happens.
no, no.
It doesn't make sense. Why is Cesaro and Neville and these other goons still following Moxley when he lost the world title? He tapped out twice.
Hey, man,
How does this make any sense?
let's be real. Those guys, and I'll say it, Neville, and let's just shout out to Neville, man. Neville came back 20 pounds heavier, but like looking like super, super rolly, man.
Meal
Meal
prep
prep
pack.
Neville, man. So I like that, but
Yeah, he looks
let's be
great.
real. Like Cesaro can't talk like that. Willa Yuta can't talk like that, and we just talked about Marina Shafir. She can't talk like that.
No,
So they can't really talk.
they can't.
So where are they going?
Neville, if you
Neville
give it a
Neville has
chance,
that mean streak.
a little bit. Yeah, a little
You
bit.
know, he can go.
Yeah, yeah,
He can
yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah. Neville can talk a
He,
little bit.
he can go.
Um, yeah, but the Death Rider should be dead by now, and
They don't
and
talk.
and Handman Page should be accredited with killing it, right? Because he took the world title from John Moxley, despite all the interference and all of that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So why they give the world title to Hammond Page, but then this group continues on for who? Who who is like Death Riders for life? Like no one likes this group. They don't go together. It's just a mess.
I like it.
I like
I
it.
like him not having the title.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
kind of this,
absolutely, absolutely.
that's really what it is. Dean Ambrose, like you and me, we're cool. Like I just don't want to see you as champ.
Yeah, yeah,
I just, you're mid card. That's cool. Mid card all day, all night. Main title? I
No,
want to see you doing that because you bleeding on every match, and it's just not good. MJF being champ again? That's dope, bro. The
that's
new
dope.
Triple B?
That's dope.
That new joint is dope.
Yeah.
I might have to buy one for the collection. That joint is dope, bro.
I hope they. I mean, I hope Tony Khan gets help. I said this the same for about
Yeah,
Triple H. Get help. Get people that can help you write this book, these
agree.
shows, because there's a big opportunity, right? And
Agree.
I mean, with all these purchases, WBD being acquired by Netflix or Paramount, you gotta have the strongest product you can have, to be
Right.
ready to negotiate when the time comes, right? So
Right.
I like AEW. That's why I watch it. I don't watch Collision anymore, but I do watch Dynamite.
I love Collision because they just get right to it. It's cool. Like that's just my
Yeah,
whole,
yeah.
you know.
I just don't have time for it.
Yeah.
But I hope they get better in 2026.
Yeah.
I hope they get rid of some of those WWE superstars, especially the older ones, and kind of detox right from that. And then
Yeah.
selfishly, I do want to see those WWE superstars do like a last run in WWE. Have some Hall of Fame, whatever you may call it, become a manager, be an agent, something, be involved with WWE because it's not like I want to stop seeing Edge and Christian and these guys, right? I mean, Edge wasn't my Mount Rushmore for a long time.
Yeah.
Now Drew McIntyre took that place, but yes, Drew. So man, that's AEW.
Yes.
AEW, New Year. Let's see what happens there, Tony Khan. I hope Tony Khan doesn't show up in a curb OD one day. Take it slower, Tony Khan, with all the white
Yeah.
dust.